Well, good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. Today, you have the Rhino, and we're going to be drinking a beer from Five Paddles in Whitby. I haven't had anything from Five Paddles in forever. In forever and a day. I don't get stuff from Five Paddles very often anymore. My hookup just can't get there as often as she used to. So I just can't get the beers anymore, which is unfortunate because Five Paddles is one of those breweries that brings out like 5 new beers every week. They're like Stone. They're like Stone in bringing out beers. Anyway, this is In Your Face IPA. And this came in the May edition of the brew box. It is now July, so I've been sitting on this for just over a month. Because you got the box right after the guys showed up from the beer festival. So, In Your Face IPA. There you go. What is it? 6.2, I do believe? Yeah, 6.2% alcohol by volume. Ingredients are water, barley, hops, and yeast. Our beers are best drank fresh, but remain delicious in the bottle for 3 months from the day they are purchased. That's a rather sweeping statement that they're going to remain delicious for 3 months. Who's to say what you find delicious is what I find delicious? I do not know if this bottle's within the 3-month window or not. I'm going to hope it is, but seeing as it was a brew box purchase, a brew box shipment, it probably isn't. It's probably just over the 3 months now, but I don't know for sure. This is another one of those beers that I kept meaning to drink, and new exciting beers kept showing up. I gotta stop caring if the beer is new and exciting and just starting to review it as it's needed to be reviewed. And that would make my whole life easier when it comes to this beer reviewing thing. Alrighty. So there we go. Little bit of haze. Not super hazy, but hazy. A little bit of like a bronze color there. Bright white head. That is a fairly dark IPA. It's what I originally know IPAs as, and then they just started kind of getting lighter and lighter as things went on. The haze, obviously, because Five Paddles does not do all that much. They don't do all that much filtering. Let's give the beer a sniff, shall we? Out of the bottle. Okay, kind of syrupy. Syrupy, floral, and piney is what I'm getting off of it. I would have expected more juiciness. I would have expected more citrus fruit. Maybe those hops are in there and it's just aged too much. I only expect that because I know that some of the guys at Five Paddles do enjoy themselves some nice citrus fruited hops and juicy hops. So that's just kind of what I expected. Let's go into this. Let's try it out. Chad Jr., stop poking me. Cheers, guys. Oh, see, there's the juiciness. Oh, there's so much orange and mango in there that it's almost like I'm drinking orange juice. Yeah. Almost like orange juice and nothing else. There is a little bit of resininess that's piling up on the back of the palate. But it goes in my mouth, hits the tongue, adds a little bit of, sorry, I'm having an allergic reaction to something. I don't know what, but every once in a while over the last few days, my nasal cavities have filled up with mucus, and I snort it down because that's what I do. and then I got to swallow it down. It just doesn't taste good at all. Luckily, I'm drinking a beer to cover that up. I'm hoping that my allergic reaction isn't to a hop or a malt, because it seems to be happening lately when I'm reviewing beers. And then I'll wake up in the morning and my throat is dry as fuck, and it hurts for the first few hours. So I'm actually starting to worry that there might be something in one of these really hoppy beers, because the last 2 weeks it's happened every time I've reviewed a hoppy beer. Well, I can't say when I reviewed a hoppy beer, but the last 2 weeks I've been reviewing really hoppy beers, and it's been happening every morning. So I'm worried I'm actually allergic to something in the beer. Yeah, a little bit of malt up at the forefront, a little bit of resin at the back end, huge orange juice in the center, almost like I'm eating like a navel orange. I love this. I love this. In your face isn't really as in your face as I'd expect, but I think fresh it might have been popping with everything. But if there's this much orange at this age, I'm curious how much citrus was there when it first was made. Out of 10 on In Your Face, easily an 8.5. So thank you for watching, guys. This has been the Rhino In Your Face IPA from 5 Paddles. 8.5% alcohol, 8.5% alcohol, 8.5 out of 10, 6.2% alcohol. A great beer to enjoy by yourself or with your friends, whichever way you desire. Bye-bye.